Okay, so I'm going to show you how I take the stories from Wonders and put them into Seesaw. So from the beginning, on my screen, I have Seesaw here, and I've already opened up the Reading Wonders to the story Mac and Ben for this week. So I have them opened, and I just start by saying add for an assigned activity, create new activity, and I'd call it 6.3 Mac and Ben. And I would say, click the link to listen to me read you the story about Mac and Ben. When you are finished, click the add button. So, record yourself reading the story to me. Click the green check to submit. And I would add voice instructions. 6.3 Mac and Ben. Click the link to listen to me read the story about Mac and Ben. When you are finished, click the add response button. Record yourself reading the story to me. Click the green check to submit. Okay, and so where they're going to listen to me read it is, I can't do it now because I'm already screencastifying this video, but I would screencastify myself reading this story. And that's when I use the arrows and point to different things. And so that recorded in Screencastify, and when the video is done, I publish it to my YouTube and make it public so everyone can see it. And I take that link and I put it in here in the first one. Now in the second one is where I add my student responses, where I'm going to put the story for them to read. So I click on drawing and it's blank. So I go back to my story, and I've talked about Snippy tool. So I just type it in here, snipping tool, and it's something that just comes up. Everyone should have it. So I'll just say open. I usually just have it up on my computer, but I was just showing how I get it. So I say new, and it sort of shades the background, but I just click and drag it. You can take any image from the internet with Snippy tool. So I'm going to just say copy. I go back to my Seesaw here and I hit Control V. That's how you get it to paste in. And I'll just change the size, put it up here. And I always tend to put a picture. So I go to my extensions, my little puzzle piece now, and I go to my Bitmoji that I put on there, the Bitmoji extension. And I might say listening, and see it's already one of my most used ones. So I would just copy that image and I go here and say Control V so that they remember they're going to be listening to recording themselves. And what I'll do right now, I want to add more pages. So I hit add page, and I'm just going to Control V my Bitmoji in over and over right now, just so it's already sitting in there. So add a page, Control V. This is at least how I do it. And it's going to be 4 pages. I know that. So Control V again. Then I don't have to keep going back to it because it's already the last thing I had saved. So now I'll go back to the first page, and I don't do it on every page. I just do it on like the first one. I'll add an arrow and just point it over to, bring it over so they remember to click the microphone. And then I click the camera and I do a video. And I'll just record a little video in Seesaw that will say, hi guys, don't forget when you don't know a word to sound it out. Look at the picture and use your strategies. I can't wait to listen to you read. So I like to leave them a little message and put it in there. And so I'm going to just hit the lock all. So lock all. So everything should be locked apparently. So that's how I set it up. And now I would just go to number 2 and I go back to my story and I just go to number 2 and see how Snippy Tool just stays down here. Now I can just click it and say new. And I'm going to snip this page. And then I'm just going to right click and say copy. Go back to Seesaw, Control V, and put it in there. So they have the story to read. You can add the arrow if you want. I'm going to go to my 3rd page. The next page in the story. And I clicked on Snippy Tool. I say new snip again because I'm on another page. And copy back here, Control V, size it the way you want it. And I go to the last page and go to my Snippy Tool. I say new, and I'll just snip the last page. Size that, copy, back into Seesaw, Control V. Right here. And, you know, sometimes I do add you could add, you know, another page to it, and you could say, record yourself telling me your favorite part of the story, or draw a picture of what happened when this event in the story. So you can add a follow-up page to the end. And if I did that, I might just say favorite part and put it up here. I might add another Bitmoji into it. Just maybe I'll find one of me reading. So I'll just type in reading and all the different pictures. It's just going slow maybe because I'm recording right now, but just to add another little part. Of course, it's going to take forever. So just copy that, and then I'll Control V again. And I might even do another video within here and say, what was your favorite part of Mac and Ben? Draw a picture showing me your favorite part of the story and click the mic to tell me what your favorite part of the story was. So it gives them that extra direction in there. Now, again, in my first directions I didn't have any of this as my direction. So if I would have wanted this, I would have wanted that in the initial as well. But just going through and showing you guys some of the different things that I might do when I make an activity. So if I'm good, I'm happy, I click my green check. It now becomes an activity, and we all know, and we can, so my YouTube, I still have to do that. So I'm not going to share this with you immediately, but that's going to go there. And this is the one that they're going to use. So I can just save this for now because I'm going to go back in and I'm going to just click here and say edit activity because I'm going to do my own Screencastify video and put it in there, and then I'll share it. So hopefully this helps anyone. I know that everyone is doing a really awesome job in Seesaw. So if you have any cool videos, I would love to see them as well.